Imagine this. A beloved former Nickelodeon star, known for bringing joy to millions as a child, is tragically taken from this world at just 33 years old, hit by not one, but two vehicles in a shocking hit-and-run incident. Today we dive deep into the life, career, and heartbreaking final moments of Kianna Underwood, uncovering the full story behind the tragedy that has left fans stunned. Kianna Underwood was more than just a familiar face on Nickelodeon. She was a talented actress, voice artist, and performer whose career spanned television, film, and stage. From her early days on All That to voicing Fuschia Glover on Little Bill, Kianna captured the hearts of fans across generations. But on the morning of January 16, 2026, tragedy struck in Brooklyn, New York. Crossing the street in the Brownsville neighborhood, Kianna was hit by not one, but two vehicles in a devastating hit-and-run accident. She was pronounced dead at the scene, leaving family, friends, and fans in shock. In this video, we'll take you through the full story of Kianna's life, her rising career, the details of that fateful day, and the ongoing investigation into the hit-and-run that claimed her life. You'll learn key facts, uncover rarely told details, and understand the impact she left behind. Stay with us, because the story only gets more compelling from here. Kianna Underwood was born in New York City, a place buzzing with energy, culture, and opportunity, a city that would shape her dreams and ambitions from a very young age. From childhood, Kianna showed an incredible talent for performing. Whether it was singing, dancing, or acting, she had a natural ability to command attention and charm those around her. Her family recognized her gift early on, supporting her as she pursued roles that most children could only dream of. Her big break came in 2005 when she appeared on Nickelodeon's iconic sketch comedy show, All That. This wasn't just any children's show. It was a launching pad for countless young talents who would go on to leave their mark on television and pop culture. On All That, Kianna displayed a charisma that set her apart, earning her recognition among audiences and industry professionals alike. Fans were drawn to her infectious energy and ability to bring life to every character she portrayed. But Kianna's talents didn't stop at live-action television. She found a unique voice in animation, lending her voice to the character Fuschia Glover on the popular show Little Bill from 1999 to 2004. Over 23 episodes, Kianna's voice work showcased her versatility, allowing her to connect with young audiences in a way that transcended the screen. She became a familiar presence in households across America, her voice bringing warmth and personality to every scene. Her passion for performance also led her to the stage. Kianna spent a year performing as Little Inez during the first national tour of the hit musical Hairspray. This experience highlighted her ability to shine not just in front of cameras, but live on stage, where every movement and note mattered. Sharing the stage with seasoned performers, she learned the discipline and dedication required to succeed in the demanding world of theater. Despite her early success, Kianna was determined to keep growing. She took on roles in films like The 24-Hour Woman, starring opposite Rosie Perez, Marianne Jean-Baptiste, and Patti LuPone. She also had a minor role in Death of a Dynasty, a satirical comedy featuring Kevin Hart. Each project allowed her to explore new facets of acting, building a diverse portfolio that showcased her range. Her journey wasn't just about fame, it was about a relentless pursuit of her craft. By the time she moved to Los Angeles, Kianna had already established herself as a talented, multifaceted performer with a career that promised even more potential. Fans and colleagues alike recognized her not just for her talent, but for her dedication, professionalism, and the light she brought to every project she touched. Yet, as her career continued to rise, life would soon take an unexpected and tragic turn, a turn that would shock the entertainment world and leave fans mourning far too soon. On the morning of Friday, January 16, 2026, the city of Brooklyn woke to a tragedy that would shock the entertainment world and fans across the globe. Kianna Underwood, a talented actress whose career had touched countless lives, was crossing the intersection of Watkins Street and Pitkin Avenue in the Brownsville neighborhood around 6:50 a.m. local time. What should have been a routine morning walk turned into a heartbreaking scene of loss and confusion. According to the New York Police Department, Kianna was first struck by a black Ford SUV. But the tragedy didn't end there. In an unimaginable and cruel twist, she was subsequently hit by a black and gray sedan. Emergency responders arrived quickly, but Kianna was pronounced dead at the scene. The loss of such a young and vibrant life sent ripples of grief through the local community, her fans, and everyone who had ever worked with her. Even more shocking was the fact that the drivers of both vehicles did not stop. They fled the scene, leaving investigators with a complex and urgent case. The NYPD Highway District's Collision Investigation Squad immediately began their investigation, determined to identify the drivers responsible for the hit and run. As of now, there have been no arrests, and the investigation remains ongoing. The thought that someone could leave the scene after taking a life is chilling, adding another layer of tragedy to an already devastating event. Neighbors and witnesses were left shaken. Some described hearing a loud impact and rushing outside, only to see the aftermath of the accident unfold. The street, usually filled with the everyday sounds of Brooklyn mornings, became a place of grief and disbelief. Kianna's death was not just a number in a police report, it was the sudden, painful end of a bright, talented life. The timing of the tragedy also adds a layer of heartbreak. Kianna had spent years building her career, working tirelessly to hone her craft and connect with audiences. Her voice on Little Bill, her performances on stage, and her roles in film and television had all made her a beloved figure. To see her life cut short in such a senseless way is a reminder of how fragile and unpredictable life can be. In the hours following the incident, tributes began to pour in. Fans shared memories of watching her performances as children, recalling the joy her work brought to their lives. Fellow actors and colleagues expressed shock and sorrow, emphasizing not only her talent, but the warmth and kindness she brought to every set. Many recalled her professionalism and her ability to light up a room, making her absence felt even more profoundly. As the investigation continues, questions remain. Who were the drivers? Why did they flee? Will justice be served? Each unanswered question adds to the pain, leaving a community, a city, and fans around the world desperate for closure. The tragedy also highlights a larger ongoing issue: hit-and-run accidents in urban areas. Every year, countless pedestrians are injured or killed by drivers who fail to take responsibility for their actions. Kianna's death serves as a stark reminder of the dangers present on city streets and the importance of accountability, both legal and moral. But while the details of her passing are tragic, it's only one chapter in Kianna's story. Her life, her career, and the impact she had on those around her are what truly define her legacy. The shock of this loss is the cliffhanger that leaves everyone wondering how such talent and promise could be taken so suddenly. Kianna Underwood's career was a testament to her versatility, talent, and determination. From her earliest days on screen to her work behind the microphone and on stage, she proved time and again that she was more than just a child star. She was a performer with depth, range, and a passion for her craft. Her breakout moment came on Nickelodeon's All That in 2005. While many child actors struggle to balance the pressures of fame with everyday life, Kianna seemed to thrive. On All That, she demonstrated not only her comedic timing, but also her natural ability to engage with audiences, earning the attention of both fans and industry insiders. For many, seeing her on television was a source of joy, nostalgia, and connection. She was more than a performer. She became part of the fabric of childhood memories for a generation of viewers. But Kianna's talents extended far beyond sketch comedy. From 1999 to 2004, she lent her voice to the character Fuschia Glover on the animated series Little Bill. Across 23 episodes, her voice brought a sense of warmth, personality, and authenticity to the character, creating a lasting impression on young audiences. Voice acting, often underestimated, requires the ability to convey emotion and depth without the aid of facial expressions or body language, and Kianna excelled at this craft. Her performance in Little Bill demonstrated her versatility and her ability to connect with audiences of all ages. In addition to her work on screen and in animation, Kianna had a strong presence in theater. She spent a year performing as Little Inez during the first national tour of the hit musical Hairspray. Performing live requires a unique combination of stamina, discipline, and charisma, and Kianna proved she had all three in abundance. Touring the country, performing night after night, she refined her craft, learned from seasoned actors, and showed that her talent was not confined to television or film. Her stage work highlighted her dedication to performance and her willingness to challenge herself in new and demanding environments. Kianna also took on roles in film, further showcasing her range. In The 24-Hour Woman, she shared the screen with acclaimed actors like Rosie Perez, Marianne Jean-Baptiste, and Patti LuPone. The film, which explored the struggles and triumphs of working women, allowed Kianna to demonstrate her ability to handle complex material with authenticity and nuance. She also appeared in Death of a Dynasty, a satirical comedy that offered a humorous yet pointed take on the hip-hop industry. While her role was minor, it was yet another example of her willingness to explore diverse projects and take on different types of storytelling. Beyond her professional accomplishments, Kianna was admired for her dedication, kindness, and the light she brought to every project. Colleagues described her as hardworking, reliable, and endlessly supportive. She wasn't just a talented actress, she was a person who made sets brighter, who uplifted those around her, and who carried herself with a professionalism beyond her years. Fans continue to celebrate her legacy through social media tributes, sharing clips of her performances, voice acting, and stage work. Many recall the inspiration she provided as a child star, who continued to grow into a multi-talented performer, proving that early fame doesn't define a person. Passion, dedication, and love for the craft do. Her legacy is also a reminder of the impact performers can have beyond their on-screen work. Kianna's presence, even in small roles, left lasting impressions. She inspired young actors, connected with fans through her work, and showed that pursuing one's dreams with perseverance can lead to meaningful achievements, no matter the obstacles. Even in the wake of her tragic death, Kianna Underwood's career continues to resonate. Her performances remind us of the joy, creativity, and talent she shared with the world. And while her life was cut far too short, the art she left behind ensures that her memory and the inspiration she provided will endure for years to come. But while her professional achievements are remarkable, it's the personal stories, the behind-the-scenes moments, and the connections she made with those around her that truly bring her story to life. In the next section, we'll explore the people who knew Kianna best, her family, friends, and fans, and how they are coping with this devastating loss.